It's just a big thing of rice. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so now. Sorry. Okay, so now. Right, that's how it's supposed to look. See, I told y'all, I get it. I'm excited for the whole new look of everything. Looks official. Got my like and subscribe. You like that kanji down there? You like, and that is legit. You can test it and look at it and marvel at it. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Be Easy, aka Black Einsteinz. Can I get a round of applause, please? What a day. What a day. And also, shout outs to my 44 followers. Or 43, but we're getting up there. I figured the new aesthetic might help a little bit, might get us a little extra. So go ahead and give them their round of applause. Thank you for keeping it going. And as always, if you need any shout outs, you just let me know. You can go to blackeinsteinsofficial@gmail.com and email me directly, and I will shout you out on the show. Or you can chat on the show, and I will see it on there as well. But as always, I got to give the shout outs for the ones that I know right now. Shout outs to Jelly Mocha. Shout outs to Biggie Drow. Shout outs to Colin Bernstein. Shout outs to Snowcone_4. And if you like some music, you can go ahead and check out Scott Strickland, very good guitarist and singer. And if you also, if you like hip hop stuff, my sister Jay Duce, she's out there doing her thing. My Cuzzo, next up Nate, he's out there doing his thing. I'm also out there doing my thing. You can go to Black Einsteins on Spotify or Apple Music, and there's a couple of albums out on there. Or you can check the Instagram if you want just a little teaser to see if you like any of them. Also, if you need any garage door repairs, you can call Huntex Garage Door Repairs at 512-573-6288. And if you need any roofing repairs, you can call Dean Caldwell at 817-875-3268. So those are my shout outs. Now, for a little bit of Richie Rants real quick. Today was my first day of therapy. Never tried it before. It was pretty boring for the most part. The lady was real nice. But I guess the first therapy session, they're just trying to get to know you, get like a little bit of your background, what your goals are. It's just kind of like a little like guidance counselor pretty much, just for, but when you're my age, we don't call them guidance counselors, we call them therapists. Same thing though. Except a lot different when it comes to degrees. But yeah, so did that. That went well. I've been listening to this book. I'll make sure I get the name right. Pretty much, I've been listening to a bunch of different podcasts, which eventually there will be a podcast in the making for Black Einsteins. But this is a Black Einstein's world, but this is the Black Einstein show for right now. So there will be a podcast coming up. But this one is called, this audio book is called 3 Magic Words. And it talks about how everybody's all, I don't know how to explain everything about it, but I got about 6 hours left. But it kind of talks about a lot about quantum physics, and it talks about some spirituality stuff in there, and It's just a really weird book, but it also talks about like electrons and protons and neutrons and all that kind of stuff. But the electrons are really weird because they were trying, like, they would put a piece of paper down and they wanted to see if the electrons were moving on the other side of the piece of paper. They used whatever rays they used, and before the electrons were moving, they used the rays to try to capture like a video of it, and they would all stop as if they knew that it was like that they were watching them behind the paper. But then when they turned the video off, they would move around again. So that was just one of the weirder things. And then I learned about inductive thinking and deductive thinking. And inductive thinking, the best way I can describe it is like, because it talks about subconscious, conscious, and your regular conscience. Subconscious is like pretty much a full, just, it doesn't forget anything. So in your subconscious, you might have been a different person. This is how the book is going. I don't know if I believe all of it, but I'm already too deep into it. But subconscious will, like when they go into like meditation and stuff, they can remember a smell of something or what the colors were or what time it was when certain things happen. But the way that and your regular conscience is what you're doing right now. So, but they were also saying that the inductive and deductive thinking, inductive is like when you say like cats can see in the dark pretty much, and you pretty much put an umbrella over all cats. They can all see in the dark. Deductive thinking is like, well, maybe only a panther can see in the dark, or maybe only this type of leopard. So you kind of like breaking it down. So that's pretty much what I learned. Those are the rants for the day. Let's see the new intro. Hit it.
Side mission confirmed. Project Ascension. A Black Einstein's secret episode. Stay quiet, stay sharp. We move when the signal...
Alright. I hate eating while I'm streaming. But y'all, I gotta get a snack in there once in a while. We will be playing Dragon Age today. We will be making a new character, because y'all know how I like doing that. And we will be playing late night. This is a late night show. So, but first, let me see if Steam, let me just check and see if they have added anything new to the store. I didn't know the controller was $100. I don't have a Steam Deck, so it doesn't really matter. But $100? It's pretty hefty, Steam. Cause the Steam Deck is what, $300 or more. Okay, these are all from yesterday. Hold on. Yeah. Counter Strike has been around since I was in middle school, I think. It's been around forever. Dying Light 2 doesn't look like something I would play. Actually, I think I have one of the Dying Lights, but I don't think I liked it very much. Mass Builder, hold on now. Mass Builder went from a 25 piece to a 17 piece. Let me see what you're talking about. I love mech games. I almost bought the Armored Core, um, but then obviously stuff comes up in life. You gotta pay for it. So let's check it out. Vermilion Digital. Multiplayer? Okay. I definitely would get that if it would probably take over my life, which I still might get it. How much are we talking? 18 piece? And most reviews are all positive. They have no negative reviews? Let's see the review. Okay, never mind. They're just not showing them up on there. I want to love this game more because of the customization and building aspects are so fun. And after the initial hurdle, that is the UI design, it can become an easy system to use. But my God, does the gameplay suck? Oh, what the. My God, does the gameplay suck? Hold on. Twitch, why you do this to me? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, my God, does gameplay suck? The combat is fun and playable with the melee weapons, feeling very solid, but the story and the missions feel as interesting as cardboard. Damn. And the boss fights are glorified bullet sponges with about three attacks each. Once you finish spending the actual minutes wailing on the boss and finish the mission, you get to sit through countless dialogue boxes filled with characters saying nothing with too many words. Okay. Well, I like the words. Black Einsteinz, we read it. Oh, God. After the ordeal of escaping the post-mission dialogue, you might want to look at your skill tree and maybe upgrade your stats to make the aforementioned boss fights a bit less tedious. Instead, you get three trees with little to no distinction between their purpose, but they're also ridiculously long, and actual useful upgrades are walled behind a myriad of useless minor stat improvements. Finally, the blueprints of the system to unlock the new parts, your merch, and weapons is promising at first, allowing you to passively make progress on unlocking new parts as you play through missions. Unfortunately, you also continue to pick up blueprints for parts you already have, meaning that certain point you actually begin to take longer to unlock parts as your progress is bogged down by picking up previous unlocked blueprints. Okay. So it's just a bad Gundam game or Armored Core, however you want to put it. It looked cool, but it kind of I've been looking at the other ones. Okay, it's just a bunch of talking. This is the best Gundam kit in the world, and it comes with a free game. Yeah, okay. So you're not quite there yet. It goes in the $10 bin. It drops to 10, I'll buy it. What else we got? Card Shop Simulator. Are we just doing anything now? Oh yeah, and I mean I'm gonna be looking at some of the stuff as we go along, but the VR stuff is almost set up. I've been learning about how to set it up to make it live, but as you can tell, changing up the aspects, making sure everything looks cool now. So, all right, we've been over all this stuff. Let's get to the game. And y'all know I'm making a new character. So yesterday I felt a little rushed because I knew I had the therapy thing. Had to do a little mini workout. I wish my area of Texas would make up its mind if it wants to rain or not. Put on my stuff to go on my trail this morning. Pouring rain. As soon as I take off my stuff, get ready to work on the intro, everything clears up. Bright, humid as fuck, but I mean, it is what it is. So at the end of the day, I just did a bunch of wall sits and just body squats and my legs are still sore. But I gotta start getting back into the gym. But tonight, we're gonna have some fun on this game. I'm going to set the mood real quick while this loads up. Go ahead and drop this down. All right. It's going to take a little bit to load. While it's doing that, I made this massive taco bowl with all types of cheeses and meats, beans, or not beans, corn. Cilantro, lime. When I get off of here, I'm going to destroy it, but I'm going to try not to eat too much into the mic. I do have some. And it's spicy. I do have some one more rant that I forgot to talk about. As I've gotten older, I was never a big fan of M&Ms. Maybe when the crispy ones came out, I tried those for a little bit. And the solid peanut butter, or not the smooth peanut butter ones, tried them, they're alright. And now my palate has changed. Supposedly your palate changes every I'm trying to get this off the screen. Supposedly, your palate changes every 7 years. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. Can't get it off the screen. All right. But the regular peanut M&Ms, the classic Johns, the yellow bag, ones, I put them in the fridge. I got a little mini fridge in my room, flexing. I put those in the fridge, and they have turned into my favorite candy. Try to make sure my mic is up, and I enunciate a little better. But yeah, you put those peanut M&Ms inside the fridge for a little bit, cold. I can go through bags of them.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful.
I still haven't
Loved to
decided.
hear
I
himself
might
talk.
still go rogue.
But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Oh, you don't catch a fade, all right. Trying to make sure. Oh, my brightness is all the way down. I was like, can y'all see this? Okay, yeah, y'all are good. I might have to represent humans. I've never been a human in any game. I've been an adept in Mass Effect, which is just like a guy who just uses pistols and shotguns, and you get a little magic action. I think I might go human. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Let's go human. You know I got to be my brother. There's really not much to pick from on this. Oh. Customize. Okay, there we go. Head shape. For the best head blending experience, we recommend setting all facial features sliders to their base values so that it can be done from the reset button at any time. Would you like to do this now? The action cannot be undone. I guess, yeah. Just in case I want to switch it up. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this look almost like me. So I have a huge head and forehead as well. What does this do? Oh no, definitely. My hairline is not. Okay, it's not that wide either. Let's go about. I would say I'm about here. Still got a better hairline than me, but we're not gonna worry about that. I think that's good. Complexion, I'm not that dark. Maybe in the summer, in the dead of summer, maybe I could get close. But no, not that dark. Okay, more of. I think I'm probably, honestly, probably like this. I would like a little darker, but yeah, pretty much like this. That's keeping it a buck. Complexion. Rich 3? Oh god. I got the smooth skin. I think that's pretty good. Gonna lie, let's see what you can get. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. Okay. Oh, here we go. Forehead and brow. Forehead. Flatten. Uh. Yeah. With. So I don't have a thick head. Depth. Okay, hold on. That's a little too much. Alright, there you go. Still pretty much looks exactly the same. Spacing. There's not really much you can really do about that. Width. Oh, spacing of the brows. Mine are pretty close, actually. That's fine. Okay, that's pretty easy. Cheeks and jaw. Jowls. No, don't got the not those. Don't got them yet. Height. I was talking about the cheekbones. Jawbone. Yep, that's pretty much it. Chin. Chinny chin chin. Chin bump. Nope. Well, you probably take a little bit of that off. Oh, you can get a double chin. Dang. Okay. Larynx. Is that your neck? Your Adam's apple. Yeah, it is what it is. Scalp. Oh dang, they mean the actual size of your head. Kind of hard to see. Like I said, I got a big ass head, so. Whoa. Not that much. I think that's about right. Next. Oh, dang. They disrespect you immediately. More lanky. What's the difference between these two? Undergarments. That's the best I can come up with. Body shape. I'm more on the thinner side, except for the gut. You got a little bit of a gut. Right now. That's fair. Body proportions. Yeah, don't make me no short person. I'm not short. I learned that from the last one. Do not make yourself short. Shoulder width pretty decent. Chest size, a little some. Waist width, it's pretty much regular. Glute size, ass size is pretty much just what they should put. I think that's pretty accurate. Bulge size. It's not really showing anything. You gotta be above 50. Let's go ahead and give him a 60. Pause. Skin tone. Thought we just did this. Okay. Eyes. I like having the different colored eyes. This one's pretty much just wanted one white eye, one like completely black eye, pretty much. All right. Oh, dang. Nah, that's some creepy shit. I like that. Now we might have to change this. Hold on now. Yeah, now you better watch out. You see somebody walk up to you like that, it's a no-go. Gotta get up out of there. Nose shape, nope. Mouth shape, see what I'm saying? Ears, I got big ears. Those ain't big enough. Oh, no, that's not too big. Earlobes, kind of regular. Alright, that'll work. Here we go. I know they got the one that mine is similar to that, but it's not as locked up. But it ain't that either. Color. Pretty much. That's pretty good. Facial hair. I never understood having the beard, unless you're like a super biker guy. Even then, I never understood having the beard and no mustache. God. Now you're just getting out of control on this. All of those? That's dwarves only. That's pretty close. That's actually me right there, actually. Just want to see if there's any. Oh. Yep. Which one is the darkest? I cannot tell. It's this one. Right there, the scalp. Oops. Makeup. Nope. Tattoos. Scars, you know. If you know, you know. Since Mass Effect 1, I always had the right. But normally it's a single swipe. There you go. Smoothness. Top surgery scars. No idea what that means. Paint. See if we can get something cool. That low key kind of looks fire. Ooh, get that one. Maybe, I don't know. There was one of the earlier ones that looked cool. I think it was this one. We'll stick with the minimal. Gotta get some paint. Oh shit. That low key looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, body paint style. Black Orchid. Alright. And I think that's it. I don't think I've ever picked a warrior in the game. I think we're sticking with Rogue Ski. A mage will be fun, but these characters be running up on you. You gotta be able to move freely. You can't get stuck. And I like to be able to do a little arrow shooting and get a little dagger action. Damn. I didn't know you get to see. Dang. Oh, that was just one of the options. Oh, you can choose. The Duelist, the Veil Ranger. Snipe enemies from afar using artifacts charged. Ooh. I did not know about that. Hold on now. Mage, let me see what you got. Dang. Dang, the mage might be Spell Blade. Mage is giving me a little bit of a might be the one. I know you're doing all that. That's what the warrior does. Damn. Dang. They make all of them look cool as hell. I might have to Only thing with the mage is I'm scared of running out of magic. Rogue, at least I can be slicing and dicing. You run out of magic, but how often does that happen now? Incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar while others prefer close quarter combat. Channel potent spells from close quarter. God, they make them all look so cool. Ah. Ah, dang. I'm gonna be the rogue. After all that, I'm still gonna be a rogue. The mage looks cool. The warrior, I didn't know it had all that in him, and there's more stuff I'm sure you can explore, but we're gonna stick with the rogue. Faction. Their class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. I think we've been through all these. It's either I think it was a Shadow Dragon last time, just because your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. I might want to be a Veil Jumper. Deal slightly increased critical and weaker point damage. I'm gonna be a Veil Jumper. Backstory: Hunter of Secrets. When lives are at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. On expeditions to ruins, On expedition to ruins that Arlathan forged, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins, ancient magical defenses, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area in the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving his teammates' lives, but losing the map. He was lauded for his bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veil Jumper leaders. Oh well. That's why I am. An adventurer. We already know this. This is just like the normal combat. Even though y'all know I want this. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Jin Aldrin. Ward. Sean. Laurent. Vero. Sihu. Zalan. Aldrin. Zalan. That's pretty solid. Zalan Aldrin.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
Time. Well, we're not in trouble.
Let's move. Well, we made it.
Well, we made it. Or
I am happy we're here. All of us. Hi. We'll be working together. We can lend a hand. We can lend... Oh. Time to leave.
yeah, that's more my pitch. I got a higher pitch voice. Eesh. Confirm it. Okay. Customize. You can customize the main character in a few events from the previous game, Dragon Age Inquisition. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish to move on. I'm cool without that. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Put the sour cream back in the fridge because I guess I'm not going to be eating for a while. But we'll be on here though. Hold on. Alright. Your name. Zalan Aldrin. Let's go. Starting outfit. Oh, I thought you get to pick. I was like, shit, why would I wear the rags? Let's go. One thing I did like, I bought some Jolly Ranchers for the first time in I don't know how long. They got rid of the lemon. There's no more lemon. Although I wish they changed it to pineapple, because that really could have took it to the next level. I used to hate when you get a lemon. If this is annoying on the mic, somebody let me know. But I think I could still talk and be fun with the Jolly Rancher. Sticky as hell. Now I'm representing the humans, so we gonna be bullshitting around. But I will put on the charm in order to get the answers I need. I forgot to put the start. Yeah, I'll open the new one.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Look, let's just talk it out.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Navgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is.
We were supposed to meet here in your bar, but you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Navgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori?
She want me.
It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Your friend Navgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Whatever works.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Spare a coin, please. Andraste, I bless you.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late!
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely...
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Never met it.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demons, here they come.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move!
They're the ones who made trouble at the ball.
Venatory cultists!
I hate these assholes.
Forgot about my arrows.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
It is getting cold in here. Let me change shirts real quick. Real quick. Yes, this is the one from yesterday. Probably one of my most comfortable shirts. Just light enough to keep you just a little bit warm. Tear this weak shit down.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Cross paths with them in the Veil Jumpers. They were hunting for magic and putting people in danger.
Yep, that's them. Guess we're sliding down.
Yes, you're sliding down. Collecting some treasure. Thanks for the gold. Oh, now yeah. Static strikes ability.
Spies of Neb! Gallus! Kill them all! Very dangerous. The Venatori own these streets.
2 headshots right there.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Parallel lines, actually. You rescued yourself, I see.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you're way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
Until he sees a human.
Let's go.
All citizens in the canal district must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Yeah. Gotta give me some hope, my guy. Say, well, you can do that. That's not going anywhere.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Got some gold. Oh shit.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
baby. Some more gold. Really inaccessible.
By order of the Imperial Order, surrender immediately.
Got it. Ooh, another headshot.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
You know there gotta be some gold over here.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Yeah. That's what he said.
What do you see?
He's leaving
No
gold
sign
there.
of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about it.
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen-Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
There ain't no gold laying around anywhere. No, we need that.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
I think it's an alluvian. I've seen a few in Arlethan Forest. They're elven.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone.
Not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. You've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Okay.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
I mean, real beautiful background.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
you for the gold.
Almost there.
Two headshots back to back.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How does demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
You didn't like those headshots, did you?
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
This is a mistake.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Derek is getting through to Solus.
You better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Damn, Bianca.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Harding, you have me.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Woo.
Bring down that scaffolding!
That was it.
Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together. Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Damn. Finger knocked my boy out. Damn. Good ass intro.
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Okay, fine, talk.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Sure. You're the hero.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
How bad are we talking here?
Their power outstripped my own even before they embraced the corruption of the Blight.
But you did imprison them.
Through trickery. I also had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium, and a network of mirrors to take me from the lighthouse across the world.
I don't have either of those.
Well then, I expect you will be busy.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Well, so I sleep. He just threw the bag on him like, you gonna have to do this.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Derek? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
That's worse than you think.
Eric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to—
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the expedition where you lost that invaluable map, but saved your friends. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
That might be his last sleep. Real quick. I be getting hungry, y'all. Alright. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. View new appearances for you, your companions, at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. Okay, I can't do nothing. Snake Eye. Serpentine staff with spherical focus. Favored by the Shadow Dragon for a ring of velvet, detailing the amplified magical power. This old store still holds an edge. Yeah. That's all. Check in with you. that stuff is still floating.
Whoa.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
That's not what I said. Oh. So this is me or her? Slow down just a tad. whole game or just this? What the heck is happening right now? What the heck? I really don't know what to do about this. this is not working out well. I don't think my computer finally has said I'm done. I don't know where to go. Shebang. I don't know where to go.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Stop quibbling over the terms.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we are not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elgranon and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
They're ours to kill.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elgranon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush
She
in
got
and
the
make
worst
things worse.
out of everybody.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elgranon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Good God. Jesus, okay. Saboteur. Habla. Evasive maneuvers. Unleash twin bolts of lightning from your blade's shocking legs. I'm looking at something different. I dozed off. This music is too calming. And it's also at 2 o'clock in the morning. but I'm gonna go till 2:20 because I was 20 minutes late. So.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then.
He is not fine.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irulan?
What are you doing back in Arlithin?
Long story.
Isn't it always with you? And did I hear you're going by Rook now?
Nev, this is Strife and Irulan. They're veil jumpers like me. Experts in elven magic. I worked with them before Harding and Varric recruited me.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? Thought you were supposed to stop him. Or did unforeseen complications lead to unforeseen consequences? Again.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elgranon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Thalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanuris?
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
So what's next?
So Elgranon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
Of all the ancient things to unearth, of course it had to be two of the Evanuris. And of course it had to be you that unearthed them.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luthe. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Balara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Ireland, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Load.
Never been to this part of Arlington before. This fog's strange.
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. There's a problem.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Balara? Balara Luther? Strife and Ireland sent us to find you.
Wait! Didn't you used to be a Veil Jumper? You left with Varric. What was your name?
Rook. At least that's the nickname Varric gave me.
Nev Gallus.
Wait! I know that name! But... Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The Elven gods Elgranon and Gillenane have escaped Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Sorry, you don't have it.
Like I said, end of the world. You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Anybody's gonna stop me. We'll force our way out.
We don't have time for this. Let's just force our way out.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what contacting that much raw magic would do to you. But there's another way. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Oh, man.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Well, most of the time, no, because I'm tall enough to do it. Not a threat. Take that.
Is that water just swirling into the air? I've never seen that kind of magical anomaly here before.
We call it the whirlpool. They're not usually this big, though.
Construct broke my leg. Vernon took a blade to the gut. Now we can hear them above us on the grape or on the break for it. They can't wait for us forever, right? Could have sworn people said they like it when I jump off the stuff. I don't want to take all the good ones. Even though I've been stepping all over them.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Made it through that one.
I gotta eat and I gotta go to the gym in the morning, so. And I have to figure out what is going on with my freaking. What is this about? That definitely cannot stay on there all night. I don't know what I pressed, but thank you, God. Let's play the intro one more time before we clock it out.
Side mission confirmed. Project Ascension. A Black Einsteinz secret episode. Stay quiet, stay sharp. We move when the